welcome back to another Minecraft episode 35. Man, my Minecraft series is literally a millennial. Literally just like one of those millennials born in like, what, 87 now? Wow. Yeah. Oh, man. Okay. All right. Oh, do I need to do that thing of like, if you were born in this year, you're this old in 2022. It's like, yes. Oh, man. Yeah. I don't know. Do I need another episode about like the passage of time, aging, even though like, coming from me? Okay. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, didn't I say? I said I would plan these out more, but yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have an overarching topic this time either. Yeah, I guess I am just bringing it back to when I didn't have those. I don't know. Is there just stuff? I mean, usually I just want to talk about concerns, just like, I don't know. Yeah, yeah. Recently it was the Sweden thing, just Twitter. Just stuff I see on Twitter. I don't know. Does it just make for good content? I liked what it spun into. I liked how it spun into just me talking about all that stuff. Man. And in regards to it, man, I'm not apologizing for being a picky eater. I'm just not. Okay. Oh, man. I mean, I don't know. Do I still have more stuff to say about it? Yeah, just don't like judge people who are picky eaters, man. Just let people like what they like, If they just have very narrow taste buds, it's like it's fine, man. It's like it's honestly. Oh man, I guess it's like, I don't know, a whole thing like trying to please someone with very like specific tastes, Yeah. Yeah, I guess I guess like if I were to extrapolate, if I were to expand on just like the whole picky eater thing, I feel like there's a difference between like, yeah, I'm thinking of like people who like don't like certain like meals, like certain like foods in general, versus just the people who don't like certain, ingredients in those meals, But I guess like a lot of times it can overlap, right? Yeah, I guess with me it's kind of the worst of both worlds, because it's like I talked about how like I get turned off by spaghetti because of like the strong like scent of tomato sauce, right? And like, I get turned off of lasagna and like ravioli, just like, a lot of Italian food the same way. Yeah, I guess it just works that way, But it's not saying that like I won't try it, I feel like, if you make like spaghetti with like just like really fresh made tomatoes, and I talked about my tomato theory before, right? Like the more a tomato is like a fruit, right? If you take a tomato, right? You take like heirloom tomatoes, like Roma tomatoes, like you cut it up. The more it's like a fruit, right? Like that can include tomato sauce too. Like if it's like, I see like tomato sauce like fresh, like when it's like in those like jars, when it's in those like jars at like Whole Foods or like Ralph's or something like that, just like, when it's like you can tell it's just like very freshly made, and like you could see like the herbs in it. It's like that's when I feel like I could really eat tomato sauce, But it's like, if you're just getting it like from a like cheap from a can, it's just like, advertises tomato paste, right? It's like I'm very less likely to enjoy it, right? Yeah, I talked about like pico de gallo, right, in an earlier episode, right? Of like how like, I like that, guacamole I like, because it's just like avocado, Yeah, it's just certain things, I guess I'm just explaining my pickiness even more, Are there any like things like, are there any like specific like ingredients? Yeah, okra? Yeah, not okra. No. No. I think I talked about okra. I don't know. Yeah, it's like I can't with something that's just like slimy. I can't. I can't with that, Yeah, mushrooms I like. Yeah, just like most mushrooms, I think. Yeah. And like, most vegetables are fine. Yeah, most vegetables are fine, but it's like I have ones I like over others, okay? Yeah, like broccoli and broccoli. like spinach in general. Yeah, like I like a lot better than was it like green beans or asparagus? You know, I don't know. I don't know my opinion on Brussels sprouts. I don't know. I think they're fine. I don't know. I think I maybe have had them once. I think they were fine, right? Yeah, yeah. It's like with yeah, cauliflower. It's cool. Yeah, carrots. Yeah, I can eat carrots. I can eat corn. Corn isn't really considered a vegetable, is it? What is corn considered like Like, I don't know. Yeah, cause like, you know, I don't know. It really seems that like corn isn't the healthiest thing, you know? Like corn itself, right? I know like high fructose corn syrup is and like that stuff and is like kind of is, you know, extremely freaking bad, but it's like I don't know, like corn itself, like corn on the cob, like I don't know, like no one really talks about like it as a vegetable, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah, and I know, yeah, the tomatoes or fruits, yeah. Yeah. It really is like, I guess it's like with my tomato theory, it's not like more or less like a fruit. It's more like the more you obscure a tomato, right? Like the more you like ketchup is like obscuring a tomato to like the nth degree, right? Like where it's like, how is this a tomato? Like how the hell do you go from like you like how do you go from like a thing that's like, you know, like a fruit, you cut into it, you bite into it, like you like the skin and the flesh and the freaking juiciness of it. How do you go from that to ketchup, right? Like it's very much like obscuring it, you know? It's very much transforming it into like something that's literally unrecognizable, you know? I guess like that's the same thing for like mustard, right? It comes from like seeds. Oh man. Yeah. True. See, like literally I had a whole part 2 of this play of this like rustling in my mind. I could just yeah, look man, I'm you know how like there's like PhDs and yeah, you have to defend your dissertation, right? I'm defending my stance here. Oh god, yeah, certain kinds of foods. I guess should I just go around like what? Yeah, I talked about like sushi and curry last time, right? Yeah, yeah. Most Filipino food like I'm cool with. Yeah, well, yeah, obviously because I like you know have grown up eating it, right? Yeah, yeah, and that's the whole thing. Like, is it like the sauce thing, right? Like, it's different with adobo because like adobo, it's really like, yeah, it's soy sauce and freaking yeah, it's just soy sauce, like oil and then garlic, right? Are like just the main ingredients of it. Sometimes there's like other stuff put into it. I think, you know, I haven't made it myself, but like that's what I gleamed on isn't there. So yeah, that's fine. Yeah, any other like cuisines that like as a whole I'm not too fond of? Yeah, I mean I feel like you could already tell like Italian food. Yeah. Like, yeah, I guess. Like, I think, like, Alfredo, I'm cool with. Yeah. Yeah. I guess that's a whole thing. Like, I've never actually eaten, like, I don't know, like a well-made, like, an Italian, like certified, like, Italian dish, you know? Yeah, I guess that's the whole thing of, like, my conception of, like, preconception of spaghetti was like heavily freaking skewed by freaking my family growing up of just like yeah it like not being able to make spaghetti well in the slightest. It's like ugh god, you know, but it's like if you know, like I feel like if it's made, yeah, if the sauce is used, like if the sauce is like fresh from those like stores where it's like it's from the jar and you can see the herbs and stuff, right? And it's like it's not as much because like yeah, like I've seen like pictures of spaghetti. Like ideally spaghetti it's not supposed to be like yeah, it's supposed to be like that you know, the tomato sauce is just like a little bit in the center, right? And like the noodles surround it, right? And you're supposed to just like twist the noodles to get the sauce evenly coated, right? Yeah, like that I can do. But it's like, you know, I don't know. I guess I'm just like outing like how my family cooks it. It's just like, oh god, it's just like, how about just like all of it is there, just like, ugh, god, oh man, yeah, man, I remember, I don't know. It's weird. I specifically remember times when it's like they would make spaghetti, right? And then it's like, okay, like the good thing they do is that it's separate, right? The noodles and the frickin' the sauce is separate, right? And like what I would do whenever we would like, the very few times we would like eat it for dinner, right? And like, I don't know, I guess it's like, yeah, I mean, they realize my freaking, pickiness, but it's like, yeah, when I'm just like, I have to eat, I guess. And I'm not like, you know, I don't know, wanting to be rude to my own family. I guess I just like eat the plain noodles. I just like, I just like eat a bunch of plain noodles, and yeah, and I'm like, I'm fine with that. Like, I'm literally fine with it, you know? Yeah. I guess it's a whole thing. Yeah, another thing I forgot to touch on is just like just I don't know, not really stigma, but like just like how weird it looks to just like be eating something like very noticeably different, from what everyone else is eating, right? Like in the freaking, inviting someone to dinner scenario, right? Like, I don't know, like it's just like a big ask to just like, I don't know. Yeah, like if you say you don't like something and like, I don't know. Maybe some families would just like literally just make an almost like entirely separate meal for you, right? If they know you enough, but it's like, I don't know. I can't be in that position, man. I don't know. It's too much, man. I can't do that. Yeah, am I done talking about it? Am I done? Am I done? Like, dude, what am I doing with I have so much like stuff, man. Why? Yeah, I guess. Yeah. What are some other like cuisines around the world that I'm not sure I'll like? Oh yeah, spiciness. I didn't cover spiciness, right? Yeah, like I can't really handle spiciness at all. It's not. Yeah, it's not for me, man. Not for me, Yeah, but I guess it's like if something's just like plain like hot, like I don't know. I feel like, I mean, I say it's not for me, but like I can try it, like I don't know. Yeah, it was yeah, going back to like buffalo wings, like, it doesn't have to be that. If it's just like I don't know, like Thai food, right? And it's just really really hot, like I don't know. I think I would try it, right? I guess there's a whole difference, right? Of like that's a whole nother layer of picky eaterness, right? Do you judge it by someone who will try things but like doesn't like them? Like do you, like what is picky, right? Someone who will basically try anything but only likes a certain set limited amount of foods, or just someone who, oh yeah, or is it just someone who, or is it just someone who won't try those things, right? Yeah, because like I don't know, I feel like the first one is it like, would we count the first one as picky? Like, is it? I don't know. Like, I don't know. Is picky related to liking foods, or is it related to the willingness to try certain foods? Like that's my question I want answered. For a lot of people, and I guess it's different, right? Yeah. Or like, I don't know, willing to try like escargot, or like willing to try like, yeah, like, just like lutefisk, Oh man, I was about to make a joke. I was about to make like a tweet on the freaking Swedish thing of like, what if the Swedish family served lutefisk, and which is this like fermented, not fermented, but just like this like absolutely like horrendous smelling ass freaking like fish that's been like brined in certain, like it's I don't know. Yeah. It's just like probably just like a very 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 acquired taste. I think it's a freaking like iCarly in that episode with like Nora. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah. Just like, yeah, just, what if the Swedish family served that, right? I don't know. Most people aren't really down with that, okay? That's just my saying. Yeah, okay. Oh, man. Yeah, here I am talking about old news, Yeah, look, I know what's up to date, these AI generated freaking squares. Yeah, I'm trying to find like where you can do that. Yeah, I'm trying, but I looked on, like I searched it. The very first like result that popped up was just like the you know, like the explaining of like what it is, but it's like people post pictures of just like the empty text bar where it's like you can just like type in anything, and I don't know where that is. Honestly, like I don't know where it is. I tried looking for it today. Like I don't know. like I checked, like there's a thing called sign up, and it's like maybe you need an invitation, and like maybe it's an app, but it's like I don't know. I don't know, like if only it was just so simple, you know? Yeah. Oh God, is that a topic? It's it's like a thing that's interesting is just like how fast jokes on the internet like go by, and like just the whole thing of like I don't know, like I guess I'm on Twitter too much, right? It's not a thing that for everyone, but it's like I don't know. I feel like there's just such a thing where it's where like I want to be in on a joke, right? Like I want to be in on a Twitter meme. Like I want to like contribute my version of like what I want to contribute my version of like, hey, this popular Twitter meme format going around, I have my own version of it, and it's gonna go viral, you know? I don't know. Sometimes I hold out hope that like, some people could pay attention to it, but yeah. I've had no such luck so far, Yeah, and these aren't like big. Yeah, I'm talking specifically like Twitter memes. Like I don't know. Like I consider like all of those memes. Like just like the different like formats. Yeah. I guess like examples of what I'm talking about. Like the one that goes like nobody colon, and then like insert thing here, something that they do that's like very specific to that. Which I think like is that explained, right? Yeah, the nobody memes, or like the freaking insert thing I don't like here, and then like a bunch of red flags. Yeah, I don't know, just like those memes. I don't know. I think about contributing to those when they're popular. There was a thing going around. There were two different versions of the same thing. There was a popular like kind of like trend where there was like a picture, and then what was above it was literally the phrase "sko pa chu mana," right? Like I don't know what that means, right? It's just a phrase. Like, yeah, I'm not freaking, yeah, this is not a meme, There's not a meme. That was literally a thing. I'll try to find examples of it. But the second version of it was the Jamaican freaking phrase. A tweet. The tweet would be a picture. Above it would just be Bombaclat and then a question mark. And it's like, and then like both of those meant the same thing. Both of those meant caption this. But it's like just it like it's just like I don't know what the meme was behind it. I don't know what the intentional joke was behind it. It was just like a different way of being like, hey, caption this photo, right? I don't know, man. I don't know. Am I just too freaking enthused? I don't know, too easily freaking impressed by like Twitter memes, I don't know. I guess it's just my thing of like maybe wanting to get like a bunch of likes on a tweet, but it's fine. It's fine. Oh god, I don't know. Yeah, what is the most likes? Yeah. I think it's just because I don't tweet memes, to be honest, right? I don't. Yeah, I just tweet like I use my tweet like what it originally was meant for, which was like. Broadcasting just your thoughts on things, like 99% of the times. I don't know. Sometimes I'm vague. Sometimes I just like make a joke, but like, I don't know. Yeah, it's the whole thing. Yeah. Have I talked about that? Have I? Oh yeah. Oh god. Am I not done? Am I not done with recounting my freaking public school experience, man? Oh my god, dude. It's just, I was just gonna mention that, like, maybe like my thing of like wanting to get more, I don't know, popular tweets is like, an extension of just my desire of, I don't know, just wanting to be seen as funny in general, right? I think it's still a thing, but it's just not as much, you know? Like, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess it's like, I don't know, I guess people can judge whether I'm funny or not on here. I really do not try to be that much. I don't. I've decided that like the avenue I'm gonna try to be funny like the most is like through my writing, you know? I don't know. I'd be really, really upset if someone like read one of my stories and like didn't at least like crack a smile or didn't at least like laugh out loud reading a line. I don't know. I'd be really I'd be upset. Yeah, you know. Yeah, I described my sense of humor as like a deadpan snarker who can't help but laugh at their own jokes. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's just my problem, right? Like in like mostly I think like I don't know. I don't know, in high school, like sometime like in like sophomore year, I was like I want to be seen as like the class clown sort of, like not really like class clown is like I don't know, like doing stuff, right? You know, being disruptive in class, but just like I don't know. I guess I just imagined myself just being like someone who just wisecracked all the time in class and just like had like a really funny like one-liner, you know, whenever like I don't know. I just like wanted to see myself as that, you know, in high school, and like yeah, it really just never happened, right? Yeah, yeah. I don't know if I should share it. I don't know if I should share the one time I almost did that. I think I did it. Yeah, I'm thinking of one instance in particular in junior year where I like it was a process. It was like a snowball effect, right? Like one person, yeah, there, you know, when a teacher was explaining something like very instructional, right? And then one person said a joke about it, right? And then like I added on to the joke, right? And me adding on to the joke actually was the one who was the one that got the class like laughing, right? I think it was laughing. I don't know. I think it got the class like talking a bunch, you know. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's my thing. I don't know. I guess it's just I don't know. A complex of you know, again, I have multiple complexes. Yeah. Again, this is the therapy arc. Oh god. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have it as much anymore. There's definitely still like a residue of it in me, but it's I don't know. It's not as big, right? Like I don't have a strong desire to be seen as funny, you know? It's fine. Yeah. I mean, really, like what are the purpose of these? Like is it comedy? Because if it is, man, it's like, oh god, I'm like failing. I think I'm failing. Look, man, I'm not failing as hard as Kai. I'm not failing as hard as Kai on Terrace House, okay? Oh, man, I can't believe I like clipped that whole friggin' set, yeah. It was just, oh my god, I can't, yeah. At least I see myself as funnier than that, but, I don't know. Yeah, I guess it's like, why did I want to see myself as funny? Yeah, because like obviously it's like I was just like a quiet kid, and it's like I don't think like I could have been freaking known for really anything else, right? Like it's not like I wanted to be known in class. Yeah, well, yeah, I didn't. It's not like I wanted to be, you know, quote popular, you know. Like I didn't want to be like, you know, well known. It's like it's not that. I think it's just like I don't know. You know. I guess it was just something in me that I just wanted to be seen as like someone who could be funny, right, and make people laugh. But I don't know. Look, man, I just don't have much proof of that, you know. It's always just like, yeah, and I guess there's also a difference between like you know, intentionally and unintentionally, right? Yeah, because it's like yeah. I guess it's always like due to like presence, right? Yeah, like just a natural charisma, you know? Like I never had that in high school, right? Like I don't think so. Definitely like how I'm speaking now is definitely not how I would speak in, you know, class, you know? Yeah. I mean, if I did speak at all, I didn't speak in class that much, you know? All my teachers like really liked me, but but like I didn't really say a word, you know? I just did my work, you know? I just did my work, you know? Got A's and B's mostly, and then yeah. I don't know. I guess I you know I would have been, I don't know. I wanted, yeah, I guess my desire to be the protagonist in a YA book was even stronger because like doesn't that seem like something that would be in a YA book? Like of just like some like not the protagonist, but it's like the person who just cracks freaking one-liners all the time. Oh my god. Yeah, oh god, that definitely seems like someone who would be in a young adult book, right? Oh god. I don't think I've written that character yet. Yeah. Thankfully. Oh man. Yeah. Yeah, and yeah, I guess the whole point is that like, related to it. I want to get like a semi-viral tweet, man. Like, I don't know. What did I see? Yeah, like 50 likes on a tweet? I don't know. That'd be cool, man. That'd be cool. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know. It's not. It won't really. It would do a little bit to my like, to my. I don't know. I don't want to say ego or self-esteem. It would do a little bit to amp me up. It would do a little bit to improve. I don't know. Myself. I don't know. It'd be cool. It'd be cool. Yeah, I don't know. It's the whole thing. I guess I'm just reading too much into people who have viral tweets. It's like it's really just not that much of a science. It's just like you say so. It's just something. It's just the first person to just say something like mildly funny. It really is. It's just like it's all about just like timing. And I don't really have timing. I don't know. Yeah, when it takes me like a week to figure out, oh, this is the Twitter trend that's happening, right? I try to like I'm doing this I'm doing this thing where like as soon as like I see something trending with like the phrase was it like that was another one, we're canceling each other over blank things. There's also another one where someone was like, get your ass up and freaking do something, right? And I like searched that phrase. I don't know, I just like search like the phrases associated with them. Like I searched the basic template, right, of a Twitter meme, and like I just see all the examples of it. No man, it's like these like, and it's also like these aren't really memes, It's just like I don't know, like mildly funny things, Sometimes they're really funny, Oh man. Yeah, there's a good NBA related one. Yeah, it's not a meme yet. It was only 2 people doing it, but the whole thing, like if you notice, right, like the NBA finals, right, the ABC broadcasting crew of like Mark Jackson and like Jeff Van Gundy and Mike Breen, right, like like Mark Jackson just says like one random thing and then Jeff Van Gundy just says one random thing like in response to it, right? They could be talking about anything other than basketball, and then Mike Breen's like, Steph Curry from deep. Bang. He did a lot of that, in a game. Yeah. Man, extending the series, I'm not gonna say which way it'll go, but you know who I'm rooting for. Yeah. Oh man, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, I don't know. I just want to know what is it like to go viral for like a little bit? What is it like? I guess that's like the opposite of that is just being the Twitter villain, right? I don't know. Like, what opinion could I have? Like, what thing could I do in life that I tweet about, right? And then people could be like, and then I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm strategizing here. It's like, what do I need to do to become the Twitter villain of the day, right? I guess it's like the recent examples, like criticizing a children's movie for a very superfluous reason. Yeah, okay, all right, maybe. Just being generally like rude. I don't know, being generally like tweeting a story of like me thinking like I'm being like a very innovative person, but in actuality I'm just kind of an asshole. Yeah, it could be. I don't know. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know. It's oh god. I'm trying to strategize here. What could I do? What could I do to become the Twitter villain? Yeah. I don't know. There's just so much weight put with the word like villain when it's like it's really not that much. It's just like you get quote retweeted by a lot of people, and then like the quote retweets are mostly like this is dumb, and then it's like them wanting to get their freaking 15 minutes, or just like wanting to get their freaking viral freaking thing, right? And a lot of them do, right? Yeah. There's a really I don't was it a tweet? Yeah, there's a I can't say all of the details, but it's like there was a funny one of like if you know, you know, man. If you know, you know. There was a viral freaking tweet, whatever, about someone eating beans. Oh man, that's all I can say, man. I'm sorry. I don't know. Hopefully, am I gonna get canceled for that? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Look, man. It was a funny scenario, man. Look, like the phrase associated with that is just funny. Like it's just funny, man. Am I gonna get canceled for thinking it's funny? Yeah, I don't know. I have to stop doing this. I have to stop being like, am I gonna get? It's like, look, man, I'm fine. I'll take whatever comes to me, okay? Oh man, I'll just take whatever, Yeah, there's a really good there's a really good Bo Burnham. Yeah, I don't know if it was from like, I think it's like from the outtakes. Yeah, where he just like did a bit like parodying like edgy comedians, who do podcasts these days, right? And just the circle jerk that goes on between just like we like it. Comedy was just so different back then. We they don't understand what we do. Like we are like the truth tellers. Like we are supposed to like make you feel uncomfortable. Like there was like Whitney Cummings compared like a comedian doing a stand-up set to like taking you through a haunted house and like showing you like your fears or something, right? It's like comedians are like supposed to scare you. Like comedy is supposed to take the dark and like, yeah. Yeah, and that's the whole thing of just like, I have no problem with that form of comedy, right? It's like, yeah, there's a whole 2-part documentary on George Carlin, and that was very much like his philosophy of just like, like comedy is meant to push comedy that was meant to push boundaries and like make you think about things, Yeah, like, yeah, was it like his comedy isn't, yeah, he said that like his comedy wasn't really aimed to make people think, like his comedy was aimed to let people know that he was thinking, like with his material, right, talking about like, very progressive ideas, being very anti-conservative, in the late 80s, like 90s, early 90s, Yeah, and I guess that's also a thing that's like, I don't know, like when people say like when people take that stance of like comedians are the modern philosophers, comedians are the truth tellers, comedians are supposed to freaking make you uncomfortable and say uncomfortable things, like in order to make you feel okay about it, right? It's like, yeah, like I feel like really, especially now, right? Like Dave Chappelle is kind of feeling that. It's like, it's just such, like it's not like for me personally, I don't think that viewpoint, I do not think that viewpoint is wrong, but it's like, I just feel like there's just so much more comedy can do, It's like, I really do not understand how like Jerry Seinfeld being like, what's the deal with airline food? I think he said that. What's the deal with airline food? I don't think like that's supposed to like challenge anything. Like I think that's just supposed to be like, hey, here's a funny thing about airline food. It's like it's just kind of just like why can't they just be like, this is the comedy I want to do? Like why are you like expanding the scope to just like comedy in general? Like why is it just like comedian, like comedy is supposed to do this as an art form. Like it's a principle of the art form to challenge you and make you uncomfortable. And it's like, yeah, but it's like, dude, like what, like one of my favorite like comedians is like Dimitri Martin. Like how the hell is Dimitri Martin making me uncomfortable about things? You see what like one of my favorite like jokes by him is just like, I don't know. Is it like I looked up the word dictionary in a dictionary and then it said like, you're an asshole? Or like Like I was waiting outside at a sandwich shop, and it said form a line, and then I lied down, and then I lied down in the middle of the street, like horizontally, and then I'm like, can I get my sandwich now, or something like that. Yeah, like Mitch Hedberg is the same way, just like one-liner humor, right? Of just like, was it rice being like a lot, like a lot of rice or something? Yeah. Yeah, that's like, yeah, I don't know. It's like I don't know. Like, why are we just discounting those type of comedians, right? Like, was Carrot Top freaking challenging any preconceptions? I don't know. I guess he was challenging preconceptions of, yeah, he was challenging something. I don't know. Yeah, like with props and stuff. Like, what, comedians can't be big using props in that day and age? I don't know. Yeah, it's like I don't know. A lot of people are like railing against that stance now that a lot of comedians are taking. And it's like, a lot, like, the loudest people on that issue are just, like, C-list comedians, I'm sorry, but it's like, comedians would, like, who frickin' do podcasts, It's like, it's always just, like, yeah, I don't know, like, you've seen it, like, I don't need to name names, I don't need to name frickin', like, however many frickin', mid-tier comedians are frickin' have podcasts nowadays. It's like, there's just so many, man. There's just so many, and it's like a lot of them seem to hold, like, comedy up to this like very sacred freaking standard of just like, it has to be this way, it has to be, it's like, it's like we I don't know. Where it's like, it's the whole thing. Yeah, I don't know, I hate saying just the word, culture, yeah, culture, but it's like, I don't know, yeah, like, I assume everyone is tired of hearing it, right? It's like, it's like, look, yeah, oh man, it's like, how many more like comedy specials are we gonna see where it's like someone, where a comedian like has to give their opinion on, it's like, dude, we're tired of it, man. Like, I assume people are getting tired of it, right? It's like, people know. It's like, yes, you don't like it. It's like, like I don't know. It's like, it's just a whole thing. And like, one of the things of that George Carlin documentary is that like he had to adapt, right? Like he had like the seven dirty words, bit in the 70s, right? And it's like, his thing in the 70s was basically just like, taking words and just like, I don't know, like explaining like the weirdness associated with words, right? Yeah. And it's like, yeah, and then he turned that into like being, making jokes that were very like much inspired by like the politics going on, in like the late 80s, early 90s, yeah, he adapted, right? It's like, yeah, yeah, that's the whole thing. Like, that, I feel like that's where the current like problem of this comes from, of just like, the comedians who are just like we don't want to change, right? It's like, we don't want to change that spit. Like, we feel like we're being forced to change, and it's like, I don't want to do that. Like, I don't want to go in to a freaking club and have the fear that like, if I say the wrong thing, I will be like unfairly, right? And when it's just like, what are like examples of just like, honestly, it's a whole thing of just like the disagreement over the term, right? I hope I'm like offering like I hope I'm offering a new enough perspective, right? Like, I don't know, maybe I should talk about being a picky eater again. Yeah, it's probably a better discussion. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, obviously it's a thing I think about too, but it's like, I don't want to, I'm not really saying the term now. It's like, you guess what I'm talking about, right? Yeah, it's yeah, because like, honestly, like, yeah, as it pertains to comedians in particular, right? It's like, the consequences of just like I don't know, supposedly saying the wrong thing, right? And like getting criticism for it, and like, I don't know, it's like has it ever freaking resulted in a loss of career opportunities? Like, has it, like, like, I'm talking specifically of like saying the wrong thing. I'm not talking about like other instances, I'm not talking about like, other instances. I'm talking specifically like, I'm a comedian, and because I said this offensive word, like, I'm just getting unfairly dragged, and like, and it's affecting my career, it's affecting my career because like, it's like, is there any like legitimate like example of just like, of like your career is literally getting harmed because you can't say, you feel like you can't say certain words. It's like, I don't know. Anyways, I like chicken, right? It's like, yeah, oh, chicken's good. Yeah, chicken parmesan though. I don't know. Yeah, that's the whole thing. I was like, okay, like chicken parmesan, right? Like, why did they just like, why is it called chicken parmesan when it's like, dude, the chicken's in freaking like tomato sauce. It's like, yeah, what a good transition, dude. Like I don't know. Or is it like, I don't know. Yeah, I guess it's like you put Parmesan cheese on it. I know that, but it's like, I don't know. Why is it? Why? Yeah, meatballs, man. Dang, meatballs are really, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, no, not all spaghetti is served with meatballs. True. Spaghetti, I don't know. Depends on, I don't know what I'm saying. Food. What other foods do I like? What is being a picky eater exactly? Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm not trying. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I feel like anyone who just doesn't like condiments straight up is just immediately stuck with the label of picky eater, but it's like, I don't know. I guess I'm not here to disagree with it, right? Yeah. Oh, man. Okay. I guess that's fine, man. I guess it's fine. I'll gladly don it. I'm picky. All right. Okay. Yeah. Anyways. Yeah. Yeah. What was I going? Yeah. In terms of like wanting to be funny in school, I did, man. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Have I abandoned that nowadays? Yeah, I basically have. Yeah, I've said, yeah, I guess I've said it. Yeah, it's just diverted. It's just, in my writing now. I just want to be as funny as possible. Yeah, but I don't know. Yeah, that's generally, yeah, I don't know. Oh man, yeah, I think of like, like, was it like rom-coms? Yeah, because I think of like, I don't know, like, I feel like most of like what I write is just like I try to like intentionally be funny with it, right? Yeah, that's just not how I don't know. Yeah, I mean, that doesn't mean like I don't write dramatic things sometimes. Yeah, like I write some scenes that are very dramatic in tone, but it's like, I don't know. It's always just like, yeah. Yeah, is it like the question of like, would you rather like write like something that's like mostly comedic with like very dramatic parts to it, or like mostly dramatic with some comedic parts to it? It's obviously the, comedic with dramatic parts to it, obviously. I feel like that's just like the best like version for me, right? That I like, Yeah, like I just like it, when something's like primarily funny but can be like extremely gut punching too, right? I don't know. There's some examples of that, like examples that I like of it. I don't know. I guess like an example of like the opposite would be Nana. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it is like mostly. I mean, there's a lot of fun moments to it, but it's like, yeah, like the theme of the show is very like heavy like drama. Yeah, stuff like Clannad and stuff like that. Yeah, all those key visual novels. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, just mostly, yeah, Honey and Clover too, just like a drama, yeah. Like and Trigatsu, just a drama, but like, when it can be funny, man. It can be really funny when it wants to. Yeah. Yeah, ooh, I wonder, oh god. There's some good, like, opportunities for this episode, right? Oh yeah, maybe I'll name it that phrase. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know. Oh god. Oh god, have I talked about enough? Yeah, what have I been? Yeah. I guess I've like said enough to fill an episode now. What else has been going? Yeah, I guess I have a somewhat of like a segment of like what's going on, Yeah, what is going on? What am I doing in life? Not writing as much. It's fine. I'm making these, right? Yeah, Life is Strange, True Colors. Yeah, I think I'll get back to it. Yeah, I think like once I get through the first two chapters, chapters, episodes, I feel like I'll be more like invested in like wanting to finish it. Yeah, I just have to like, I don't know. You know, and I mean, it is like it is, you know, new, right? Obviously, right? It's a game with choices. You know, every playthrough can be different, right? But yeah, I think like once I get past the second chapter, since I already know what happens, I probably will want to finish it. I'll have more interest in finishing it, you know. Man, I don't know. I can't promise freaking anything, okay? On that front. Man, yeah, I was thinking one of these days I should get a horse. Yeah, I should try. I should try. That should be an episode. Oh man. Yeah. Anything new in the world that's like not depressing? Oh man. I don't know. I don't know. Did you know that Boston is a rude city? I mean, it's pretty. Oh God! Oh. Yeah. Oh, come on. This is the gameplay, man. Award-winning gameplay. Oh man, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, that's the series is what 2-2 right now. Yeah, in the finals. Yeah. Oh man, yeah, true. I notice what's going on in hockey now. I don't watch any of the games, but it's like I know I know that was the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Colorado Avalanche are in the Stanley Cup Finals. Man, dude, I need to stop, man. Yeah, I don't know. I think about it sometimes where it's like, dude, I need to frickin' stop with this sports shit, man. I need to frickin' stop. I should just go back to following boxing, man. Yeah. No, I know a lot of what's going on there. Yeah. Was that Devin Haney is the undisputed lightweight champion? Yeah. Yeah, who took it from George Kambosos, who took it from, was it Teofimo, who took it from Lomachenko, right? I think that's the order. I don't know. Yeah, I think that's the order. Yeah, I talked about, was it Triple G and Canelo, the third fight supposedly happening. Yeah. Yeah, it's also my question, too, of just, like, what's happening with Anthony Joshua, right? It's like, I don't know. Yeah, because the last time I checked, it was like, yeah, Anthony Joshua lost to Usyk, right? Which meant that, like, all of his belts, yeah. All of his belts minus, yeah, the belts, just the heavyweight belts minus, like, the ring, the lineal title, and WBC, which Wilder had, which Fury, you know, took. You know, all of those belts, yeah, except for those two, right? You know, went to Usyk. And, like, he's that champion, right? Yeah, I don't, yeah, and it's like, I don't know, like, to my knowledge, there hasn't been a rematch, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there was just some sort of, like, negotiation of just, like, I don't know. Yeah, because, like, Fury's latest fight was against Dylan White. That wasn't really for a championship, wasn't it? Yeah. I don't, yeah, really, what's going on in the heavyweight division, man? Oh, man, I'm sorry. What is going on? Oh, man. Yeah, like, okay. Yeah. Yeah, is it the Big Brother season is starting? Well, it's gonna start, like, next month, yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, it's exciting, man. Yeah, I could do a whole episode talking about, like, Big Brother, man. Dude, I've been following Big Brother for, oh, yeah, it's so weird. Yeah, I don't think my story is unique. I started watching Big Brother because at the time, this was 2014, mind you. So this was like before October of 2014. This was the summer of 2014. So I was 13, following Ariana Grande on Twitter, right? Okay. Follow me here. And then she tweeted out something about her brother Frankie being on Big Brother, right? You know, and I was like, what's Big Brother? And then I guess, I don't know, I searched it, and then, like, it was back when, like, you could, you know, mostly easily find the episodes on YouTube. Yeah. You could, like, yeah, you could, and then, yeah, that's how I just started watching Big Brother, you know? Yeah, ever since BB16, man. Yeah. Yeah, man, it's cool. I don't know. There's this other show. Yeah, MTV does the challenge, right? And, like, I guess there's a new version of the challenge called the Challenge US, which is weird because hasn't it always taken place in the US? I mean, they've had British people on, but it's like it's always been like a US production, I would assume, right? Yeah, and, like, there's a bunch of Big Brother players, there's a bunch of Survivor players. There's like a few amazing race players, you know. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, and I guess like I don't know. I guess I don't know. It's just something I follow. Big Brother's just so easy to follow, isn't it? Yeah, that's what consumes like most of like my summer. I don't know. I don't know if I talked about it. Uh, yeah, no, I don't think I talked about it because I was like, yeah, I wasn't recording Minecraft videos at that time last year. Yeah, the cookout. Cookout is cool, man. Yeah, I don't know. The BB23 was a major step up from BB22. Let me just say, yeah. I saw a tweet of just like being like, I can't decide which is worse between, was it 19, 21, and 22, right? Yeah, like recently, like Big Brother has not had a good streak of seasons generally. Yeah, like each had its own problems, but I like 19 because of the ending. 21 had its moments, and yeah, like 22 is really the most irredeemable besides like, I don't know, the very select few moments. Yeah. Yeah, like BB, yeah, just, it was like the second All-Star season after like how long? It was during 2020. Yeah, I don't know. I guess this will be a preview maybe. Next time I'll just talk about my relationship with Big Brother. Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully, yeah. I do not want to look at the cast before it, but I might get spoiled. I don't know. I'm getting a lot of Big Brother related stuff on my Twitter feed. I guess that they're realizing that I've watched it. Oh man. Oh god. Yeah, I retweeted Kylan today. See, that's my thing. Like, I don't know. I feel like that's my thing. It's like whenever I have like a joke I think can work, I just do it immediately, right? Doesn't get any likes. It doesn't freaking, but it's like I do it anyway, It's cool. Anyways. Yeah, is that all I have for today? Yeah, I'm just saving it. Just saving it. Any music I want to shout out? Oh yeah. Look at the Sky. Yeah, just Porter Robinson. Yeah, Nurture, that album that came out last year. I've been listening to it. It's some really good electro pop, man. Yeah. It's like I don't know, it really reminds me of Passion Pit, Just like the same vibe of like, yeah, I would assume like Nurture was made in like 2020. It has to be, right? Like Look at the Sky has that like vibe of just like being made in quarantine, right? Like being here, I'll be alive next year, right? Like the lyrics, right? Yeah, it's just such like upbeat, like life affirming music, but it's like the lyrics have a very like depressing kind of sadder edge to it. Yeah, that's exactly like Passion Pit. It's like, yeah, that's why I love it. So anyways, if you just want a music recommendation, yeah, go listen to that. Yeah, anyways, I guess this is all I have for now. Yeah, I guess I talked about a good amount of things, right? Maybe I'll have a Picky Eaters part 3. Oh man, oh god, I can go on about that for years and years and years, man. Years, please. Okay, anyways, good night.